Well, I come home today to a few more projects to work on. Just basically a chain sharpening he wants on them, but the bars are a little ugly and need to be dressed, and I haven't really looked at them too much, but see, there's an electric one here. That's pretty cool. What model is this? Oh, it's a 220C. I was just looking right at it, but I was more drawn to that. And then 025 and 021. So he just wants to chain sharpen. I'm going to have to clean them up a little bit first, though, because they're a little dirty. Show you that one there. You can see that one there is plugged right up. So I'm going to try and set my phone up here some way, shape, or form so that you guys can watch what I'm doing here. I'm going to start with that one since it's pretty grody underneath that cover from what I can see. After I get them cleaned up here, I'm going to use this kit that Hipa sent me. And do some filing on these saws. I'll show you guys how I do it, how some of these things work here, and go from there. Pretty neat. Thanks a lot, Hipa. I'm going to be pretty excited to use this stuff. I'm going to start with that electric saw. I don't know too much about these. Oh, that's a filthy little piggy. Wow. So, I guess I gotta figure out how to get the tensioner back on here. This has got a inboard one or something different, I'm not sure. Got these little stainless pans. Pulled all the crud so they don't go on the bench. I just painted my bench because my bench was horrible. I couldn't see anything I was doing on it. It used to be like a rusty blue. Oh boy, I don't know what I'm doing here on this. It should just pull off, it looks like. Maybe it doesn't, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Never had one of these apart. So, maybe I should pull the battery out of it so I don't accidentally turn it on and cut my arm off. Well, I figured it out. It was just really buggered down there. I just had to rock it and it come right off. That's all there is to it, I guess. So, there's some big burrs on this bar. Can hang a nail on them pretty good. Looks like this little screw here holds this on here. Shouldn't really have to worry about that, but actually I'm going to flip this bar. It doesn't look like it's ever been flipped. So it's still in the non-upside down position. So I'm going to take this off of here and then I'm going to file her down and get to it. Yeah, that was easier than it was expecting to be. I'm going to go blow this out real good. But first, got something here I can use in my handy dandy kit from Hipa. This is for cleaning out bar rails. Check this side now here. That side wasn't too bad, but there was some gunk in there. So that's what that tool is for. It's for cleaning out your bar guide rails. Gets right in there. Run her along there and it just picks the crud right out for you. So that works out just fine. Shove that back in there. Use that again later. I'm going to go get the air compressor and blow this thing out. Yeah, blow the little oiler ports out too. Otherwise it won't oil for you. It's a lot better. Or cut the air compressor off because it's loud. Okay, that's much better. This was supposed to just be a filing, but there's no way I can let this go back the way that it was. This isn't one of your files, Hipa, because I don't want to ruin it right away on this. I want to be able to use it for acres, so I'm going to use this crappy file that I got for dressing this bar. And yes, I know files only go one direction, but I told you guys it's a crappy file. Much better there. It's a little hard on the old arm yet, but if I don't use it, it's never going to get right. Well, I don't know how much of that was caught or missed because I had a phone call in between there, but this is almost done. Alright, so we want this bar to be upside down because all the wear's on this side. So that daily bopper. I don't know if I put that in the right side or not. I don't know if it even matters. I guess I'll find out in a minute. Okay, now I can. Cool. Yeah, I couldn't leave it like that. It was too filthy. Yeah. There we go. Could be too tight, I don't know. This is your adjuster here for chain. That seems good. Now I can throw it in the vise here and get it sharpened up. Just like that. See how bad this tooth is here? Just stay consistent in a consistent straight line at the correct angle. Doing this kind of left-handed here, and it's definitely not my dominant one. A few more strokes and that thing would be pretty close. That wasn't one of the worst ones. But that side there is all done. That was the worst tooth, that's why it took so long. And hey Hipa, this file is actually performing really good. I like it a lot. I wouldn't lie to you, I'd tell you if I didn't like something. It seems to be working pretty good. Normally these smaller files don't last very long, and I did a lot of filing on this chain. I still got to do this whole side yet, but I just wanted to show you guys. Set it in there. Nice, easy, straight strokes. And you can see in there, you want to get the belly out of it, kind of like how I did that one. See how that one there is the C? You want to get the belly out of it. That one's not quite there yet. That'll take a nice big chip and it'll clean out nice and fast. And when everything's done here, I'll take and hit the rakers. I'm dominant right-handed, but for some reason I sharpen better left-handed. Doesn't make any sense. With a 3/8 chain and a 7/32 or a 13/64 file, which I'm used to using all the time, I can do this with my eyes closed, and I'm not even kidding you. I can do it with my eyes closed, and I know when it's sharp because I can just feel it. Been doing this for a long time. My right arm still ain't working correctly yet. It's getting there. It's still hanging up on me, and I try to extend it. Sometimes it gets something stuck in there and pinches, and then it pops and cracks and bangs, and then it works, but I still can't straighten it all the way out. Right now it's stiff because I was working on the machine today and I'm pulling on it and whatever, but I can't quite straighten it all the way out yet. I don't know if I'll ever be able to. But I can touch my shoulder now, and I wasn't able to do that before. So I got that going for me. I'm going to pause the video here so I can get that done. I don't want to use too much storage on my phone because it only lets me put together like a 20-minute video without having too many fits. I'm on the last tooth here now. So as you're going along, you can take and tap out your file. It'll knock the shavings out of here and clear it out a little bit. So these saws here are actually from my mail lady and her husband. She just retired not too long ago, but they needed some saws sharpened up, so here they are. They're kind of like neighbors, I guess. About, I don't know, 3-4 miles away, something like that. So here's the breaker gauge. So get out the old flat file. And just file it till it's done, basically. You'll know because it'll just skate off of it. Sounds like I'm taking a lot off, but I'm really not. So on and so forth until you get all the way around the chain to where you started. So what I am noticing here is, see this here? See that one there is flat yet. I haven't used that one. Nice and square. This is the side that I've been using. And the file is wearing that out. So you're not going to have an accurate depth of your raker. These are supposed to be hardened steel. I don't believe this one here is. So I'm not going to use it. But I can usually get away with the old-fashioned way how I always do it. Just take a quick look at each tooth and I basically kind of know what it needs. And this file here is actually really aggressive. It does a good job. This is a good file. But that raker gauge multi-tool deal is not hardened steel. The file should just skate off of that gauge, and it don't. It's taking the material right off of it. So far, that's the only complaint. In that kit, there's a bunch of different file sizes, basically for everything that you need. And I'll put the link of it in the description. I do think it's worth getting, minus this here. You could still use it for all your other things. I mean, it's got a groove cleaner in it, and you can still check your depth of everything and whatever else you want to do, you know. But I just wouldn't use it for filing rakers. But this chain's done here. I'll show you. Those are all the other files it came with. There's 7/32 in there and 13/64, and then there's this little tiny guy here, which is, oh geez, what is that? An eighth? Yep, 7/32, 5/32. And then it's got the groove cleaner, and then this here gauge too. This tells you, like, you could set it like this here, and it'll tell you what angles you can, what angle your teeth are filed at. Set something like that, and it'll show you how many degrees it's at right now. These are filed at 30 degrees. I'll pull the phone off of there and show you. Then these here are for like your different grinder wheel sizes, and then this is your file sizes. But I'll show you here what I'm talking about. So you got your tooth just running along the side just like that. 30 degrees. I'll come back here because I'm at the end of the bar there. $30, and that's just freehanding it. I mean, I've done this so much, I don't need a file guide or nothing. This chain's gonna rip. I'm gonna go put this in wood. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's raining like a son of a gun. It's pouring, it's a tin roof in here. Well, let's fire this bad boy up. nice big chips. That's ash, so I don't look for big chips. I think that's good. Trying to block the hole. Cuts like a monster. The bog's out a little bit. I don't know if it's got some kind of a clutch in it or what. It must. Some kind of a system, but that's it. That's the old hand-filed chain with the Hipa file, and that file's got a lot of life left in it yet. So, guess I'll put the link in the description for everybody. I got 2 other saws and a handful of chains to go through. I don't know if I'll do more hand filing videos. I can if you want, if I think of something, but that's the chain. Thanks for watching.